moving out against Buzz Sawyer, and as I've said so many times, and I will repeat myself, you can feel the electricity here in the television sports arena. But whenever you get a chance to get out and see matches live and in person, do so, because it is tremendously exciting. Beautiful spin under takedown that time by Buzz Sawyer. Sawyer, with just an absolutely phenomenal background as an amateur athlete. Wow, did you see that body slam? Armstrong halfway across the ring. And again, just like just before the Super Bowl or just before the World Series, the tensions mount, the excitement rises, the adrenaline flows at twice capacity, and there's a high, almost a Cornish hype by Buzz Sawyer. And Armstrong watching Sawyer, and look at the resolve written across the face of Brad Armstrong. He circles his man. He holds Sawyer with great respect. Beautiful move by Armstrong. Spin under takedown and then had him up a full body slam. Armstrong was set and ready, chops him in the throat. High hip toss again by Brad Armstrong. Sawyer outside and has possibly wrenched the lumbar region of his back. And we may see an early end to this match if Sawyer coming back to his feet rather slowly here. Michael Hayes has joined me and obviously is watching this with a great deal of interest.
Oh, yeah, Gordon, you know, those guys out there, they just gave us a tough match. They're good wrestlers. They brought the fight to us. I enjoyed it. And then when I heard Brad and Buzz were wrestling on TV, I mean, that's just super competition. It just exemplifies what World Championship Wrestling is all about. And, you know, I want to come out here firsthand and watch it myself.
Well, I can certainly understand that. And it is Brad Armstrong with an armbar. Sawyer now to his knees. And
you know, the way Brad's come along since he's come here about a year ago, it's amazing. His maturity from, you know, a little kid from a little town come to the big city. And, man, he's proved his point. And I believe the world will see a lot of Brad Armstrong. And he has definitely proved he doesn't need daddy around to, you know, handle his own fight. He's a man, he can do it himself.
Yes, he is definitely his own man. And, of course, he's out there against a guy who's his own man, too. I must say, you talk about somebody who has all of the earmarks of a maverick. This guy, Buzz Sawyer, does.
This guy's definitely got the earmarks of a maverick, but you're right, he's a tremendous. Anybody that's ever held that national title, which everybody's after right now, which is the way it should be. It's a sport, and you should leave friendship at home, baby. You're out here to make money. And you see the way everybody's after that title. Buzz Sawyer was a former holder, and he's got to be one of the favorites in the tournament.
I would certainly have to. Beautiful cross body block by Brad Armstrong. No, sir, did not have him. Thought he had him for the count there.
That's the difference between Brad Armstrong a year ago and Brad Armstrong today. He's thinking 3 moves ahead. As to where just trying to think to get out of a move, he's thinking 3 moves ahead, and his wrestling exemplifies that.
Human chess at its very finest, and we're seeing a great example of it here between these two truly phenomenal young athletes. Buzz Sawyer, who has an edge on experience, but certainly no edge on desire.
You know, Gordon, we got a couple letters this week, and some people, I think they misunderstood what we said last week about the other 3, you know, so-called world champions. We're not knocking them. They have to be great teams in their right, undoubtedly, but they're not as good as us.
And a highly confident comment coming from Michael. Wow! Sawyer caught him.
I mean, Sawyer, he's got wrestling experience all over. What an amateur he was, and he still uses it. That's what, you know, some guys you just know they're going to cheat the whole time or they're going to go for shortcuts. But Buzz, see right there, he'll hit you with a drop kick out of nowhere.
And he did explode with that low center of gravity. He flat exploded into Brad Armstrong, hurtled out onto the concrete again, and now look at Sawyer. Yeah. And
now we're going to see what Brad's made of. He's going to try to take it out on him. I think, come on, Brad. Come on, Brad.
Brad Armstrong, the count is being told. And Buzz Sawyer in the ring. Brad Armstrong gamely coming back to his feet.
Come on, Brad.
And it is Sawyer. A forearm across the chest again.
You see, now usually on Saturdays, Buzz will take somebody with inexperience and punish him like this just to scare them. But Brad's not scared. Yeah, look it.
Beautiful move by Brad Armstrong. We have Sawyer in trouble here. No, sir. Sawyer broke it up again. And this man has... he has the cunning and the instinct of an animal. He really does. He is punishing Brad.
That was a great move on both their parts. Great reversals. Come on, Brad. Come on, Brad.
And Armstrong having to reach way down deep and drag it up this time.
Take it, Brad.
He has taken some hard percussions to that concrete.
Now, Buzz Sawyer, he's worried about smiling a little bit more here than he's thinking about getting Brad.
High vertical suplex, and that would be enough to finish off any average wrestler.
That might be it.
It could be indeed.
Brad, come on, Brad.
No, sir. Came out again. Count of two. And look at Sawyer closing back in.
Now, see how he grapevine that leg low. That's something I learned a long time ago, Gordon. That amateur wrestling, it sure helps you in the ring. Ain't no doubt about it.
Words of wisdom from Michael Hayes, and who better to talk to us about that than co-holder of the National Tag Team Championship. But in...
Gordon, you know, speaking of that, I just want to say real briefly, not to take away from this is great competition, and on TV, this is a main event anywhere. But I just want to say briefly to the Samoans, they are supposed to be now our toughest test since we got by Ole and Stan, and personally, we want to answer it.
Well, I can understand that.
Beat them, then that's it. I mean, you know, it's over with. There's nobody else to claim it. We already know we're the best because we're holding the baddest belt.
Well, that I might think might have a slight ring of overconfidence to it. Armstrong fires in the midsection.
No overconfidence. You don't get to be where we are at without having, you know, being able to prove it. Now look at that. Side suplex.
Salto by Buzz Sawyer, and Sawyer.
I'm gonna tear that ring down, Gordon.
Sawyer has that tremendous combination of... went down with a headbutt. Luckily, Brad Armstrong was able to roll out of the way. If Sawyer connected with that, he would have split him one. Brad Armstrong fires back. And now we'll see what Sawyer's made of as Brad Armstrong catches him again. And Brad Armstrong in again. It is Brad Armstrong beginning to dominate the situation. Missed. Sawyer was a step ahead.
Boy, you know, Gordon, that's, you know, some people wonder, but when you're expecting to hit somebody up in midair and there's nothing to push off of, and it's just not what you're expecting. Now, that's ridiculous. Now, that's, you know.
There you see the...
Now, that's not, that ain't got nothing to do with out here. We're trying to win a match and make money. Now, look at that. He's rubbing his face.
Well, there you see Buzz Sawyer holding back on those ring ropes with the cunningness of a fox and now with the viciousness of a, well, of a mad dog. Really, that's about all I can say about him.
Hey, come on, Charlie.
Punishment here on Hayes now decrying the tactics of Buzz Sawyer. Sawyer catches Brad Armstrong again, a jolting forearm to the side of the jaw. And again he catches him. Brad Armstrong fires back. And Michael Hayes shouting, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we've got more things going on outside as Ole Anderson out there. Michael Hayes and it's Hayes getting up on that ring apron, caught by, and Hayes steps into the ring. Hayes steps into the ring, and now we've got Buzz Sawyer being pounded out of there. Comes Terry Gordy out there, and wait a second. Ole Anderson grabbing Sawyer. Ole Anderson grabbing Sawyer. Brad Armstrong declared the winner in this.
Yeah, you can declare him the winner right now, but Hayes and Gordy, you better